All right, today is going to be a trade recap slash like how to trade, not how to trade, how to back test and a little bit of discipline. So, um by now you should definitely be caught up on the videos and you should kind of be getting the understanding of how to trade and things like that. But we're going to kind of talk about how to back test and what that looks like. So, let's get into it. So when you're back testing, right, and you're trying to go over and look at the things we learned, like if you haven't even um sorry, if you haven't been watching like live and going along with it live and wait for these things to happen, this is what you would do if you missed a session or like you're busy. Everybody could be doing some things. You might be busy. I'm gonna show you how to like back test. So pretty much right now, market is closed. We just had New York session. We had Asia session. So I'm gonna kind of go over just what happened in New York session. So pre-New York session, we were, let's see, pre-New York session. This is New York session that happened today. This is our Asia session, right? So we're gonna go to Asia session and we're gonna find our Asia high. So we have 5 p.m. and it looks like this is our Asia high. It's the highest it went the whole session, right? So we're gonna go ahead and mark that Asia high. Where's our Asia low at? Let's see. Okay, this would be our Asia low, but we have London here, which is London low. And looks like that already got hit, but we're gonna go and mark this. This will be our London low. And then yeah, that's our two highs and lows that we're really worried about. There is a New York low somewhere over here. I'm pretty sure it's right here. So this is our New York low from the previous day, a few days ago. And we have a New York high or whatever up there. But we're gonna go see what price did once we hit these highs and lows. So where is let's see. Actually, let's get rid of this low, this London low. We're gonna focus on that Asia high. All right, boom. So we have New York open right here. All right. So we're focused on from here over, right? So we had our Asia high and we had a New York low here. Could have waited for either or to hit, but it looks like we did not want to hit this low. We ended up pushing up here all the way up to this Asia high. And then boom, we have some reaction once we hit this Asia high, right? So again, this happened earlier and I was actually using it as a trade. I got in a trade here. But like I said, we wait for a liquidity sweep. This is right here. This is what we're looking for. We got some good reaction. So our breakup structure on the 1 minutes right here, we had this low we made, broke through it here, boom. That was my entry point. Could have a little bit early, but I was pretty confident in how price is moving on it. On the 5 minute, could have got in here. It was a little late, but we did break structure on the 5 minute here, and then boom. But on the 1 minute, it does look a lot cleaner. If you go here, boom. This is a beautiful entry here. I mean, even if you waited for the second candle, I had my stop loss a little above this, the high it made. And then I don't know what, I forgot what I targeted, but once it started slowing down, I just got out. Yeah, it like slowed down here. So yeah, this was a beautiful trade right here. Boom. I mean, it's pretty textbook. Liquidity sweep, 1 minute break of structure, you enter, and you target whatever you want to target, Pretty textbook. I mean, that's what back testing is like. This was New York session, what happened, and you just go back, market highs and lows, and then you want to see what price did, where was a good entry. Good entry would have been when we broke structure, and then we ended up selling off. So, but yeah, clear liquidity sweep. Beautiful reaction, bang. came up, broke structure to the downside, and then we continued even more. Beautiful, beautiful price action. So yeah, that was what happened this New York session. That was really the trade. After that kind of fizzled out, just started just going like this. So that was today's trade. Pretty simple, textbook. But yeah, and now we're going to talk about a little bit of like risk management and like discipline. So with risk management, you basically want to risk, let's say you have $1,000. I would risk maybe $100 to $200 every trade, right? So like maybe yeah, I'll say 100 to 200. If you have 1,000, right? So when you see this little chart thing right here, you have the short position, little red and green. I want you to notice it says risk/reward, right? You see this 3.64. I'm gonna make it so it's exactly a 3 if I can. And when people say, you're gonna hear a lot of people say, "Oh, I risk a 1 to 3, 1 to 2, 1 to whatever," right? So let's say someone says, "Okay, I'm gonna risk 1 to 3 ratio, right? Risk reward." All that means is, let's say you have that $100 you're risking. You're risking $100 would be up here, right? This would be your one. Wherever, if you pull up your stop loss and it hits $100, boom, and then your take profit would be $300. That's a 1 to 3. You're risking 100, which is times 1, and your reward would be times 3, which would be 300. Same thing goes with so 1 to 4. Risking 100 for 400, and so forth. If you're risking 250 and then it's a 1 to 2, you're just doubling it. 1 to 3 and it goes up. So that's what good risk management is. I'd recommend never. I really don't like 1-to-1s. I at least recommend a 1 to 2, because a 1-to-1 you risk 100 for 100. That's kind of I personally don't like it. Some people do it. That would just look like this, right? You risk 100 for 100. I at least get 200, 1 to 2, right? You want to double it at least. That's my opinion. I typically go for like 1 to 3s. It's a good margin, 1 to 3. And then once it's like close to my TP, I'll kind of move my take profit, and then I'll move my stop loss into the positive. So if it does come back up in that amount, then boom, it is what it is. If I just want to be a little riskier, right? But that's what good risk management is. And if your stop loss gets hit, I mean, you just gotta be like, hey, it is what it is. We move on to the next day, and that's when the good discipline is gonna come in. Like, oh, if you take an L, you might want to just get off the chart. So I'd recommend that. That's what's got me a couple times. So what's prevented me from being profitable is I didn't know how to stop. You take your loss and you gotta take it next day. Like, there's always gonna be a next day to trade, next session even. So, and these setups are gonna present itself plenty more times. You're gonna have plenty more setups like this. So try to be patient. Practice good risk management. Let me know if y'all got any questions about risk management, because I kind of went over it a little bit here. But basically, you want your take profit, which would be here, is my opinion, I would say you want to at least be double than what you're risking losing, or triple and so forth. Just higher than double, or double and higher, And yeah, and also too, I'm gonna go on YouTube here. I'm gonna put y'all on to some people y'all might want to take some notes from, because what I did is I didn't just watch TJR. I kind of take things from different people. So I'd recommend this guy. I sent a video in the group chat to y'all too. This dude, RP Profits, he has a very easy strategy that he teaches. He's very successful. He trades S&P 500, which is the same thing. He has very good videos, very simple videos. So I recommend RP Profits. PB Blake, this guy, he knows what he's doing. I really like the way he trades too. It's pretty clean, and he'll explain like his the way he trades and all that. And then of course you got TJR. what's the other dude? PJ, isn't he PJ? PJ Trades. I watched some of this guy's videos too. He knows what he's talking about too when it comes to trading. Um, but yeah, those are just a couple of people you could try to grab some things from, and because I incorporate a lot of like traders things, and I kind of make my own strategy and on my way of thinking. I just put it all together, so kind of just do that and like kind of just take certain things and do what you like, and whatever is being successful, you just keep doing it. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions. That's really how like you back test. You just go back, mark highs and lows, and just see what got hit, what happened when price hit them, and so forth. So yeah, this was a good trade for today. And yeah, let me know if y'all got any questions about how to back test, more about risk management. I can make more videos about it, get more in depth. But yeah, let me know if y'all got any questions, and I'm out this thing. Peace.